Saturday on FS1. Before GSP returns to battle Michael Bisping, two rising lightweights collide.
Here we go!
In a fistfight for the future, James Vick, the Texecutioner, looks to pull the switch against the pounding momentum of Irish Joe Duffy.
Oh my God!
UFC 217 prelims, Saturday at 8 Eastern on FS1.
TJ, he was an old teammate. The way TJ left Team Alpha Male was just straight sellout.
You know, I trained a lot with him. I thought we were cool. Now he wants to hate me.
I was glad it was over. I've been open and sewn up. Just raise my head high, and I strike like a cold. You see,
these guys definitely do not like each other.
I want my belt back. TJ Dillashaw, come try me.
3 title fights at the mecca of combat sports, Madison Square Garden.
I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it when I'm done and make sure it's broke.
This is an amazing matchup. Both men, all-time great.
They start to suffer. The tune to get rougher.
They do not like each other, and they are the very best in the world.
And it'll make you choke. You can't provoke. You can't cope. You should have broke because I ain't no joke.
This card is amazing.
History will be made at Madison Square Garden. UFC fans, we'd like to welcome you to the weigh-in for UFC 217, Bisping versus GSP. Tomorrow night, mixed martial arts royalty returns as George St. Pierre moves up to challenge another future Hall of Famer, UFC middleweight champion Michael Bisping. In the co-main event, a bantamweight matchup for the ages, as Cody Garbrandt puts his belt on the line against his former teammate, TJ Dillashaw. And completing our championship triple header, the undefeated Joanna Jędrzejczyk vies for a 6th straight strawweight title defense against the challenger, Rose Namajunas. We would like to thank our UFC sponsors, EA Sports UFC 3. Powered by Real Player Motion Tech, EA Sports UFC 3 delivers the most authentic UFC experience ever in a video game. Pre-order now on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Budweiser, this Bud's for you. Metro PCS, where you get nationwide coverage on the blazing fast 4G LTE network for just $30 period. And Harley-Davidson. See your dealer today and learn to ride like some of your favorite UFC fighters with Harley-Davidson Riding Academy. Live your legend. And we would also like to send a special welcome to our UFC Fight Club members joining us today here in New York City. We hope to see all of you once again for the live action tomorrow night. And now for the call of the weigh-in for UFC 217. Here is Joe Rogan.
What's up, New York? Welcome to the weigh-ins. Thank you very much. How about a round of applause for the ring girls? Brooklyn, Ariane, Brittany, Chrissy, Vanessa, Dana White. Without him, none of this would be possible. Sean Shelby, Mick Maynard, the matchmakers. And we kick things off in the bantamweight division, ladies and gentlemen. Ayman Zahabi versus Ricardo Ramos. Official weight 135.5 for Mr. Ramos. And his opponent, Ayman Zahabi. Official weight 135. gentlemen, live on UFC Fight Pass, Ayman Zahabi and Ricardo Ramos. The next fight is the featured pass of the Fight Pass prelims. Alexei Oleinik versus Curtis Blades. Official weight 259 for Mr. Blades. And his opponent, Alexei Oleinik. Official weight 246. Curtis Blades and Alexei Oleinik, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move to the prelims live on FS1. We kick things off in the welterweight division. Randy Brown versus Mickey Gall. Official weight 170 for Mr. Gall. And his opponent, Randy Brown. Official weight 171 from Mr. Brown. Mickey Gall and Randy Brown kicking things off on FS1, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the light heavyweight division. Owens St. Preux versus Corey Anderson. Official weight 205.5 for Mr. Anderson. And his opponent, Owens St. Preux. Official weight 205 pounds. Corey Anderson and Owens St. Preux, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move to the heavyweight division. Walt Harris versus Mark Godbeer. Official weight 244 from Mr. Godbeer. And his opponent, Walt Harris. Official weight 252 from Mr. Harris. Mark Godbeer and Walt Harris, ladies and gentlemen. Next we move to the feature bout on FS1 in the lightweight division. James Vick versus Joe Duffy. Official weight 155.5 from Mr. Duffy. And his opponent, James Vick. Official weight 155 from Mr. Vick. Joe Duffy and James Vick, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move to the main card, live on pay-per-view. We kick things off in the middleweight division. Johnny Hendricks versus Paulo Costa. Official weight 186 for Mr. Costa. And his opponent, the former UFC welterweight champion of the world, Johnny Hendricks. Official weight 186 for Mr. Hendricks. Paulo Costa and Johnny Hendricks, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the welterweight division. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson versus Jorge Masvidal. Official weight 171 for Gamebred. And his opponent, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Official weight 170.5 for Wonderboy. That's an outstanding fight, ladies and gentlemen. Jorge Masvidal and Wonderboy Thompson. Now let's take a closer look at the two women involved in the strawweight championship of the world.
It hasn't been an easy road getting here. It's been all hard work and dedication, but having fun with it at the same time. Just working really hard and having fun with it has been the whole main focus getting back to this point. I want to show everybody that I'm the real champ.
I challenge myself every day. I learn new things every day, and I want to be better fighter, better champion with every fight.
Yo, Joanna Jędrzejczyk is an assassin. She's definitely trying to tear your head off. Unbelievable kickboxing world champion, UFC champion. Nobody ever thought that we would see another women's champion as dominant as Ronda Rousey. Joanna Jędrzejczyk is knocking on the door, and it does not look like she's about to slow down at all.
I want people to remember me as one of the greatest UFC fighters.
And again, they can stop this match. It is all over.
Joanna has been tested on a number of occasions, and she pushed right through it. But Rose Namajunas is a new challenge. You gotta be very careful against Rose, because if not, boom, flying armbar. She has more submissions than anyone in this division. She's willing to try anything, get her hand raised.
A win over Joanna to me means that I'm the greatest of all time, best in the world. That's what I'm doing this for. I'm here to take that title from her.
She's very talented, she's very sneaky, she's never going to be ready for me. I'm the best fighter in the world. I want to retire as undefeated, and it's my goal, and I make my goals come true.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger, Rose Namajunas. Official weight, 114 for Thug Rose. And her opponent, the reigning, defending, undisputed strawweight champion of the world, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Official weight, 115 for the champion. All right, I'm here with the challenger, Rose Namajunas. Rose, give us your thoughts on this intense stare down, this fight, and what tomorrow night means to you. You keep talking to her. What are you saying to her?
I'm just saying the Lord's Prayer.
Give us your thoughts on this fight and what tomorrow night means to you.
It means everything to me. It means standing up for myself and what I believe in.
Well, good luck to you, Rose, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you very much. I'm here with the champion, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, ladies and gentlemen. Joanna, you are always intense at these stare downs, but you seem particularly intense tonight. Give us your thoughts on Rose as a challenger and what this means to you.
You are amazing, guys. Thank you. I'm super excited to be back. They all want me to look bad. Pat Barry said to a woman from my team that she's a bitch. I never talk about family members, team members of my opponents. But they did that, and they want me to look bad. I'm so sorry. Boogie Woman is coming tomorrow, and she doesn't know what's coming. 6 title defenses. I will tie Ronda Rousey's record, break the record on 7 fights. And I have a surprise for you guys. Don't blink tomorrow. Believe me, I put on such a great camp. Boogie Woman is coming for you, Rose.
The Boogie Woman, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for the champion. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good to see you, brother. Wow. Let's take a break here for a second, take our breath, and let's take a closer look at the 2 men involved in the Bantamweight Championship of the world. Oh, beautiful right hand. Corral's in trouble.
Finish! Corral on his back! TJ Dillashaw!
The first UFC title for Team Alpha Male. What a moment. What an incredible moment.
Recognize the enemy. He went running from you guys. Uriah took him out of school, built him up. Dwayne comes in, takes over, and then takes the champion.
And they were asking TJ, like, what's going on? And he was like, no, I'm staying here, I'm Team Alpha Male. So he straight lied to my face. I think TJ's a piece of The way that he conducts himself as a teammate, as a person, his morals, his loyalty is very questionable.
I've traveled the world and continue to make gains with new coaches. They're stuck in their gym because it's team alpha male versus everyone.
But this has been a master class in footwork and movement from the former champion. He's continuing to get better. This is the best we've ever seen TJ.
Garbrandt has been a knockout artist of the highest order in his MMA career.
Garbrandt stops Marcus Brimage.
Almeida's out!
Cody Garbrandt, nothing short of spectacular.
Bantamweight title on the line.
Good head movement by Cody Garbrandt, mocking Dominic. Oh, he tagged him. Oh! He is talking trash to Dominic and laughing at him. This is awesome.
I lost, and I'm going to take it like a man. Because he's still got to fight another guy who comes from alpha male who's just as angry as I am.
It's very rewarding to be able to finally end that chapter with Dominic Cruz for myself, but also for my team. I pride myself on being a proud Team Alpha Male member. Now we're at a bigger foe in TJ.
Instantly when Cody won, I knew this stuff between me and Team Alpha Male was gonna perfectly line me up to get my belt back. He's holding on to his vengeance. Uriah's in his ear. He's turned this whole Team Alpha Male thing into his.
If you have a problem with someone, you confront him.
You know, Cody's a hothead. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
TJ's a generic version of Dominic Cruz. It's no different when I deal with Dominic than I'm gonna do to TJ. You're like a prostitute on the corner bouncing around from the gyms. It's gonna be lights, camera, action, Madison Square Garden. We're gonna put on a great show at the Mecca of fighting. There's a lot on the line for both of us.
I'm the best in the world, and I'm gonna go out there and prove it.
I plan on a vicious knockout to retain the title first round.
That's my belt. I want my belt back.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing the challenger, the former UFC bantamweight champion of the world, TJ Dillashaw. Official weight 135. And his opponent, the reigning, defending, undisputed bantamweight champion of the world, Cody Garbrandt. Official weight 135 for the champion. I'm here with the challenger, ladies and gentlemen, the former champion, TJ Dillashaw. TJ, it's been a long time coming for this match and for you to get another shot at the bantamweight title. Give us your thoughts on tomorrow night.
Man, I'm pumped. I'm pumped to do it in this arena as well, man. You know, love me or hate me, I appreciate you all. I get to be in this sport, the greatest sport in the fucking world, man. And I get to go out there and show off and have some fun, have a smile on my face, and get my belt back.
Good luck to you tomorrow night, sir. TJ Dillashaw, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with the champion. What were you saying to him there at the stare down?
His time's up, I'm healthy, I'm coming ready to defend my belt.
Give us your thoughts on TJ as an opponent and what it means to defend your belt against him tomorrow night.
TJ was never a real champion. As long as I'm in this division, he'll never be a champion, and I'll be chasing this belt.
Good luck to you tomorrow night, sir. The champion, ladies and gentlemen, Cody Garbrandt. And now, let's take a closer look at the two men involved in the main event of the evening.
There's champions, and there's the elite champion.
GSP, the greatest of all time at 170 pounds.
Can win the title one time, you know, but to keep it, it's very hard.
George Rush St. Pierre, defending the title for the 9th time.
I have a bunch of stuff in my life happening. I need to hang up my glove for a little bit.
After a long period of time, the pressure of being on top, it become very hard. That's why I need to step out to rejuvenate myself. I would not have been back for something small. I wanted to be back for the biggest thing possible. I'm fighting Bisping because I wanted to win multiple titles. I wanted to be one of the few guys that have done it in the sport. That will help solidify me as one of the greatest of all time.
This whole storyline and of him being amazing, stepping up a weight class after 4 years out of retirement. Wow, what a legend. So George retired when he did because Johnny Hendricks beat the shit out of him.
He thinks I'm an easy matchup for him.
That's the reality of the situation.
George does not want to get hit in the head anymore. And the worst possible matchup for him is me.
I hold the record for the most significant strikes landed in history.
Michael's pouring the pressure. I've had more wins than anybody in the history of the organization.
Michael Bisping!
And 3 years he's been away, I've been fighting the best guys in the world.
Anderson goes down!
I defeated Anderson Silva.
Oh, he's rocked!
I defeated Dan Henderson.
Oh, he got rocked!
Of course, I knocked out Lou Rockhold on 2 weeks' notice.
That's it! Michael Bisping is the new UFC middleweight champion of the world!
If George thinks he's going to come out of retirement and take my belt away from me, a guy coming from another weight class, you're out of your mind.
He's a much bigger guy than I am, but I believe I got better skills, better technique, better athleticism, and I believe I am a much better version than I was before.
This is the new George St. Pierre, everybody. He's coming back a better version.
What the do you think this is? We've all evolved. We've all got better. That's the name of the game, George.
Hey, George, where's your belt? Where's your belt? You don't have one. The sport moved on, buddy.
If you want to be the best at something in the world, you can't be normal. You need to be obsessed. I'm still obsessed. I have one goal. The best out of me has not been shown yet.
George, we can all dream, but dreams don't always come true, George. He's gonna lose, and he's gonna lose viciously.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger, the greatest welterweight champion of all time, George St. Pierre. Official weight, 184.5 for the challenger. And his opponent, the reigning, defending, undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Michael the Count Bisping. Official weight, 184.5 for the champion. All right, I'm here with the challenger. First of all, George, welcome back.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here, guys. Thank you for the support. Oh, yeah.
What does it feel like to be back? And what does it feel like to be preparing after 4 years out of the octagon to fight for the middleweight title tomorrow night?
It's 4 years in the making. I've been wanting this for a long time. I've been waiting for this for a long time, and I get it. Madison Square Garden for the title against Michael Bisping. It can't get better than this.
Good luck to you tomorrow, sir. Welcome back. George St. Pierre, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with the champ, a very fired up Michael Bisping. Michael, what does it feel like to be about to face Bisping, about to face George? He takes 4 years off, he comes back, immediately gets a shot at your title. What are your thoughts at this?
George is a fucking pussy. That's my thoughts. All you guys that are booing, unlucky motherfuckers, because tomorrow night, that fucking pussy is going down. 4 years he steps away. He's a drug cheat, he's a pussy, and tomorrow he's gonna be a loser. Boo me, fuck you.
Good luck to you tomorrow, sir. Michael Bisping, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, man. Good to see you. Tomorrow night, thank you.
The most iconic venue in all of combat sports.
The world's greatest arena.
Madison Square Garden.
Championship triple header. Three title fights at the mecca of combat sports.
This is how legends are made.
Two of the best strawweights in the world.
No one is taking this belt from me.
Both women are aggressive, relentless, and extremely unpredictable.
I want my belt. That's mine. I want it back.
TJ Dillashaw, come try me. Former teammates turned bitter rivals.
These guys do not like each other.
George St. Pierre is one of the best mixed martial artists of all time.
He will take on the winningest fighter in UFC history.
Michael Bisping.
Doesn't get any better than that. The biggest pay-per-view of 2017.
We're talking combat sports history.
This is how legends are made.
11th, the UFC returns with an all-star fight card. In the main event, it's a lightweight barn burner between the always aggressive Dustin Poirier and former champion Anthony Showtime Pettis, plus the immortal Matt Brown versus the original Ultimate Fighter Diego Sanchez, Joe Lozon versus Clay Guida, and much more. UFC Fight Night, Poirier versus Pettis. Only on Fox Sports 1.
He is a true martial artist in every sense of the word.
I want George St. Pierre to be remembered as the best. I've done a few things that I wanted to do, but I'm not done yet.
It should be impossible to forget how gifted he was.
Tonight, the future has become the present.
How unrelenting.
George St. Pierre is a special fighter.
How absolutely brilliant in every facet of the art of fighting.
In a lot of ways, he is the perfect fighting machine.
It was the golden era. Challengers, one after the other, more and more dangerous.
For the better part of a decade, he was the standard by which all the others were desperate to be measured.
Am I ready for a title shot or what?
GSP, I'll fly to your house, I'll hire a ref, and we'll do something about it.
Are you ready, sir? Fight!
And yet they all discovered the same undeniable truth.
It is going to be so hard for anyone to stop this.
But all through his reign, perfection and expectation melded into one.
People expect George not only to win, they expect him to win easily. They expect him to win every round.
So with each defense of his title, the pressure grew. And in 2013, at the peak of his powers, it finally got the best of George St. Pierre.
I need to hang up my glove for a little bit.
Are you retiring right now? Is that what you're saying?
GSP long appeared, had understood his time had come. Or perhaps his journey was not yet complete.
Martial arts to George is part of his identity. I don't think George can ever give up martial arts.
If you want to be the best, you need to be obsessed.
George took the time to reinvent himself, to make himself better, to fight differently.
I feel the strongest I've ever been, the sharpest I've ever been. I have a beautiful life, but I'm hungry for more mixed martial arts success.
Now, 4 years after his last fight, George St. Pierre is returning for the most difficult challenge he's ever faced.
Just one more time before I go, I'll let you know.
Michael Bisping has won more fights than anyone else in UFC history. A ferocious champion, 15 pounds heavier than St. Pierre, and uninterested in giving an icon any measure of respect.
George retired when he did because he couldn't take the pressure. You can't start feeling sorry for yourself because you're the champion. You're in the position that everybody wants to be in. It shows what a little bitch he is.
Nobody can save me now.
On November 4th at Madison Square Garden, a legend returns to the octagon, seeking a triumphant return, staking so much of his fabled legacy.
There's a lot of risk. That's why it excites me. The higher the risk, the higher the reward.
This whole storyline, stepping up a weight class after 4 years out of retirement. Wow, what a legend. So
while you were away, I was man enough to still be fighting those guys.
But to George St. Pierre, returning is about reminding the world what his brilliance can make possible.
It's going to be a new George St. Pierre.
we can all dream, but dreams don't always come true, George.